guys already know that I cover a lot of topics and questions when it comes to this bald lifestyle. And one question that typically pops up often is, what is the best moisturizer for the scalp? So today we're going to talk about 5 different moisturizers that are created for bald men specifically, and we're going to rate them. So just so you know, I've bought and tried each one of these, and this is my opinion. Of course, you may have your own. So let's start with this one. This is the Mountaineer brand. It's called Protect Head and Face Moisturizing Balm. So let's talk about it, because if you're a bald person and you've researched what to use on your head, you've probably came across this brand called Mountaineer brand. And even though I don't know much about them and their story, they seem to have products for face, beard, and your bald head. Anyways, what is this? This is a balm for your head. Just to prove you that I've used it, this is what it looks like. And I can't really show that I've used it. There it is. I've used it 3 times. So I'll tell you what it is. If this is my thoughts, again, in my opinion, this is the last one on the list. To me, this is the most poor performing one out of all 5. And my take is the smell, the scent is this. The scent and the feel reminds me of Vicks Vapor Rub. So if you were a child at some point, I'm from the Caribbean. Vicks Vapor Rub fixed everything. My mom used to put that on me when I couldn't breathe. She put it on my forehead, my face, my nose, everywhere. This is literally, if you've ever touched Vicks Vapor Rub, this is what it smells like, and also this is what it feels like. It is very heavy, oily. So when you put it on your head, yes, it's moisturizing your scalp, but yo, we're talking about scalp moisturizing, which means it has to be favorable to the skin up here, which is different than the skin this in the body. This is something I would definitely use on my elbows, on my stretch marks here. That's that kind of heavy. It's heavy. And I'm not a fan of the eucalyptus smell because it reminds me of medicine. So this gets a solid 6 out of 10. It is useful. I just don't believe this is made for the scalp. That's all. Moving on to the next one on the list. And these two are interchangeable, but I'll go ahead with this one. And you've probably seen this before as well. If you've researched anything about bald moisturizers and anything for the head, Be Bald is going to come up as well. Be Bald is a daily moisturizer. It says smooth head and face again, and that's my main problem too. When I see that, my mind straight goes to, this is for the face or the head, because truthfully, the skin here and here is different. So if we try to cover ground, then the quality is gonna go down. I did try it again for 2 to 3 times. It is a standard moisturizer. It smells like regular lotion. And again, I've used it. You can see it's open and there's the marks. It's 1.7 ounces. It's just enough for a month. It's fine size, but I don't love this either. I would give this as well maybe around a 6 out of 10. From 5 to a 6, not a fan. It basically is a regular lotion. It is a little lighter weight than a regular lotion, so it is definitely, it's better than this. This is very heavy. This is better than that. And it smells better to me because it doesn't smell like Vicks Vapor Rub. It doesn't smell medicinal. It might not smell like anything to you, just a regular lotion smell. It's just That's kind of how I feel about it. Going up on the list, you've probably seen this as well. This is Freebird. This is also something that was made for bald heads. It says refreshing moisturizer, sandalwood, Freebird. So the only thing is they made this for bald heads, but again, it doesn't say bald heads anywhere. So again, there's that inclusion. And that's where I feel a little, because when you include everybody, then you don't include anybody, to be honest. So this one, the packaging feels very nice. Although this is probably the only one that is made in China, so keep that in mind. This is my third on the list. I think I'll give this a solid 7. The feel is definitely superior than these two. It feels better than these two. The smell is a little bit better than these two. This smells like sandalwood. To be honest, if it is sandalwood, this is very cheap sandalwood. So Even though this is up there, number 3 on the list, this is probably, I still consider this as something cheap. Anybody can get this. If it's probably 13, $10 at 7, I don't even know how much it is, but I bought it. But it's very cheap and it's very generic to some point, but to some degree, but it does smell better and feels better than these two. So this is lighter weight than these two are. And the smell, even though it's not a nice sandalwood, it is sandalwood or some form of it. So a solid 6 to 7. Who do I recommend this to? I would recommend something like this to really anybody. This is safe. It's a very safe play. I wouldn't recommend this if you're bald. No hate, no nothing. I'm just being honest. I am bald myself and I tried it. It's very greasy, very heavy. I would recommend this for the body, sure. If you have tattoos, maybe. This is more like a beer bomb to some degree. But I wouldn't recommend this for the face. This, if you're looking for whatever, buy this, sure. But this is very cheap. And then this is by far the only one that I'm like, this is decent territory. So I would start recommending here. Next, we are moving on to what is considered, not considered, but what they say is the leader in scalp care. This is probably, I don't remember. I'll put this one on right now. That's what it looks like because I have used it. Clearly it's open, but I forgot what it feels like. So I remember now what this is. So this smells just like this. It's like a eucalyptus type smell. So it's like a Vicks vapor rub type smell. The only difference is that this claims that it mattifies the scalp, which means that it dumbs down the shine or removes it. It's a lot. So this is quite a bit. 5 ounces, which is way more than the rest. That's good. And it does have a few alcohols in there and things like that. So this is probably next up. I'll probably, I don't love the smell, but it does feel light. It feels good. So I would give this what, maybe an 8. So next up, and the last one on the list, is going to be the Domepeace Mattifying Moisturizer, right? Domepeace Mattifying Moisturizer. This is my top pick. And the main reason why is because I know for a fact, because this is our brand, that this was made for bald heads. After trying all of those mainstream brands, I could tell you the way this feels on my scalp, and anybody that has tried it before, they can also guarantee you the way it feels on the scalp is extremely light. It is, you apply it, rub it for 5 seconds, and it's gone. You don't feel grease, you don't feel nothing. It looks kind of like if you showered, pat it dry, and that's what it does. It is also mattifying, so similar to this one, it controls oil production. And I will rate them just like that. And the scent is pleasant as well, not overpowering. It doesn't smell like lotion, it just kind of smells like almost nothing, basically. So there it is, folks. This is my take, my opinion. I bought all these, I've tried all these. Last place, second, third, sorry. First place, second place, third place, fourth, and lastly, fifth is Mountaineer brand. But you go ahead and do your own research. If you feel like my take wasn't very accurate, I invite you to buy all these and try them yourselves and maybe have your own opinion. Again, I've tried these on different days, and that is my opinion. Anyways, have fun finding the products that fit best your routine, as now that you're bald, you will forever be bald, and it's a lifestyle, right? So once you find the products that align with your day to day, just it's better days. That's all it is. Anyways, folks, I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.